All right, folks, buckle up. Today's courtroom session is wild. We've got not one, but two defendants, Miss Pratt and Miss Dawson. Pratt comes in battling medical issues, already on probation, but admits she took a THC gummy. Risky when you've got a felony pending. Then, just as the judge lays down strict conditions, we pivot straight into Dawson's case. And it explodes. Dawson pled guilty to the serious charge of endangering a child. But when tested in court, she pops positive not just for THC, but also ecstasy. The judge's reaction? You want to see it. This hearing mixes health struggles, probation traps, shocking drug tests, and a young mother trying to convince the court she's not an abuser. Stay with me, because the twists and rulings here are jaw-dropping.
I don't know.
They did, but I know that even with that issue, you still go to the restroom.
3 days or so. Yeah.
So why are you come up?
Draw blood. I mean.
Well, we're not going to draw blood. Come up here.
Put your water here.
Oh, my water.
Yes, you're gonna go before the judge.
When's the last time you smoked marijuana?
It was one of those little gummy things from the vape store.
Uh-huh.
I guess it's THC, but
Why are you?
I just said marijuana, but it's THC, which I thought was the same.
It is the same. It'll show positive.
Hold up. Miss Pratt just admitted she ate a THC gummy from a corner shop, while on probation and with a felony case hanging over her head. That's like walking into court waving a red flag. Probation rules are brutally clear. Any positive test equals violation. Medical conditions don't excuse gummies. The judge even tells her point blank, if it's not prescribed, it counts. What do you think? Was this just a careless mistake? Or does it show she isn't taking probation seriously? Let me know in the comments.
I'm on probation. I've been on it for almost a year. It's in
From
Jasper
where?
County.
Okay.
And they know about all my medical. I need a heart valve replacement, and I have liver failure, and now it's resulted to be kidneys.
Okay.
So yeah,
Sounds like you need to quit doing stuff to get yourself in trouble so you can
I do.
stay
I
out
do,
and
like,
take care of yourself.
I do. I know.
So, what I'm going to do this morning, Ms. Pratt, is reset your case for you to hire a lawyer. You need to try to get a lawyer hired before the next court date.
Okay.
If you do, bring the reset notice to them, and they'll tell you what you need to do. I'm also ordering, as a condition of your probation, that you have a drug patch. You need to have a drug patch put on within 24 hours. And you will, probation, when you're walking out, the lady sitting at that desk can give you a list of places where you can get that done. You have to have it on. You wear it 2 weeks. You have to show up every 2 weeks to have it tested. If it's not testable, I'm going to assume it's positive. If you don't go show up when you're supposed to or go get it, I'm going to assume that you're using something that's illegal. Your bond will be raised and you'll be in jail. Do you understand?
I do.
Okay. So you need.
Here's where things get real. The judge orders Pratt to wear a drug patch within 24 hours, a device that sticks to your skin and tracks drug use for 2 weeks at a time. This is the court saying, we don't trust your word. We need science. And the kicker? If the patch isn't testable or she skips an appointment, it will automatically count as a positive drug test. That's a zero margin for error rule. It's harsh, but it's the court's way of saying, we gave you probation, now prove you deserve it.
Good morning. Are you Shalora Dawson? And Ms. Dawson was previously in court, entered a plea of guilty to the state jail felony offense of abandoning or endangering a child. I've received the pre-sentence report. Has everyone had an opportunity to review that report?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Ms. Dawson, if I test you this morning, you can have anything in your system?
Oh, no, ma'am. I did.
We're going to double check this morning before we go forward. Have a seat in the jury box.
On my thing, she told me to tell the truth.
Yes.
I heard the dispensaries and everything, but she said that she was THC.
Right. So did they tell you probably shouldn't be doing that so you don't test positive? So I don't think you're using something illegal?
No, because it wasn't me smoking. It was something like a gummy that was supposed to help relax me.
Right. But if it's going to test positive, then I'm going to assume the worst. So we'll get to that in a minute. I want to test you this morning, see what's in your system, and then we'll go forward in a minute. Have a seat over there in that jury box.
Boom. Did you catch that? Miss Dawson not only tested positive for THC, which she halfway expected, but also for MDMA, ecstasy. Her face says it all, complete shock. She even claims it might have come from a steroid shot at the hospital. Now, whether that's true or not, you can feel the tension. Imagine being in her shoes. You just pled guilty to child endangerment, and now the court thinks you're on hard drugs. So here's my question for you. Do you believe her hospital shot explanation, or do you think the judge is right to assume the worst?
He just said it was a steroid, though. And I got a shot. I went to the hospital. I had a bad UTI. It was bad to the point where they had to give me a shot in my butt. They told me to get in my butt, or right here. I told her I wanted to get it in my butt.
When was that?
Just last week. But MDMA, like, what is ecstasy?
All right, let's do. Here's what we're gonna do.
No, I don't like that. Like, that's making me look bad. That's making me look bad.
Well,
If you don't give-
listen, Miss Dawson, listen.
I don't like.
There's worse things in here that are making you look bad than testing positive for that.
That's why.
Here's just listen. All right, you're going to get your probation. I'm going to do that today, but there's going to be some conditions so that I make sure that you're not using anything that you're not supposed to, including gummies or anything that you think, whatever it is.
And can I tell
you don't.
This? I'm not an abuser. Last year I was just working for the state of Texas. I'm not an abuser at all. I don't.
Listen.
No, I just want to know. Like,
We're going to find out. Then you're not going to have trouble.
That's making me look bad.
Listen, Miss Dawson, just pay attention to me for a minute, okay? You're okay, all right? Anything that makes you look bad or that you feel like isn't true, all you have to do, you're going to be on probation, is be successful on probation, and that's all we all want, okay?
No,
So listen, you already told me, you've already said it, okay? I understand that you're not sure what this is. Maybe it's from the shot. It's okay. All right. We're going to make sure from this point forward that you don't have any issues you'll have certain rules on probation to follow, and then there won't be any issues, right?
Yes, but
Okay.
I wasn't talking about that. I was just trying to express you, which I know you did say I was going to have my time to talk. I just want you to know I'm not an abuser.
Okay. You said
I
that.
don't abuse
Okay.
drugs. Like, I just.
You said that. You've already said it.
I told you.
But listen, the most important thing is that you figure out how to get your life together for your child. That's what we're really here about today. That you make better decisions than leaving a 2-year-old in a hotel by themselves. That's what I'm worried about.
This is the most powerful moment of the hearing. The judge cuts through all the excuses, all the drug talk, and brings it back to the heart of the case. A 2-year-old left alone in a hotel room. That's the real danger here. Not just gummies, not just ecstasy, but a child's safety. And the judge is crystal clear. Dawson's probation isn't just about her sobriety. It's about breaking cycles of neglect and building a future for her child. This is courtroom reality. Justice isn't just punishment. Sometimes it's about giving someone one last shot to do better. Not for themselves, but for the innocent kids caught in the middle.
You're not going to be a convicted felon. If you successfully complete it, the case gets dismissed at the end. You're going to get to be a mom. You're going to get regular jobs, do all the things that everybody else does, okay? The other side of that is if you violate any condition of probation. So if you don't show up for appointments, you test positive, you get arrested or whatever, you can be brought back in here and you could be found guilty. So you would be a convicted felon, and then you could go to the state jail prison for up to 2 years. Do you understand? All right. You just need to have a seat here in the courtroom. Probation's going to call you up when she's ready to go over your paperwork. Okay?
And there's the ruling. Miss Dawson gets 3 years deferred probation. That means if she completes everything successfully, this felony disappears from her record. But if she slips up, one wrong move could mean state jail time. Meanwhile, Miss Pratt walks away with a drug patch order and a crystal clear warning. Stay clean or go back behind bars. This case shows us two very different paths. One defendant trying to balance health with probation, another battling addiction and motherhood under the court's watchful eye, both teetering on the edge of freedom and failure. So tell me, do you think the judge was too lenient with Dawson, or was this the right call for a young mom trying to turn her life around? If you found this as intense as I did, smash that like button, share your thoughts below, and subscribe for more dramatic courtroom breakdowns. Trust me, you don't want to miss what's coming next.